Hey y'all, what is pop, lock, and fucking droppin'? Today we're gonna make some chicken and dumplings in my Instapot in my camper. You know, I've really been loving my Instapot lately. It's easy to clean, all in one pot, and it doesn't take up a lot of room, which in my small kitchen is very helpful because I have literally no room at all. It's been an adjustment. I'm used to cooking in a full-size kitchen. This is the smallest kitchen I've ever cooked in. But, you know, we're making do. I've been making some really good meals, some very good healthy meals. If you guys want more recipes, I'll let you know. For my ladies who live in a camper, just because we have such a small space does not mean we have to eat boring. You know what I'm saying? Spice things up. Eat good, eat healthy. You don't have to eat all the frozen meals just because it's easier. You know what I'm saying? And it also makes your camper smell so good. So good. It's actually crazy. It's so funny how kids start to notice their senses more. My son has been talking a lot about his smell. So whenever I start cooking in the camper, he's like, "Oh, mommy, you're making such an excellent smell in here," and you know, it makes me feel good. Anyway, first thing I did was just saute the chicken. I browned it on each side for 5 minutes, and here's the rest of the onions and flavoring left over, and I'm gonna add some chicken broth to that just to get that off the bottom, or you're left with the most annoying Instapot message that says, "Hey, there's a burn down there," so you have to take it out, clean it all out. But putting the chicken broth in here and kind of just scraping off the burnt stuff at the bottom will keep this from happening. And once I finish pouring the chicken stock in there, I'm just going to add the brown chicken back in there, and make sure it's covered by the broth. I can't remember how much time I put on these. I want to say 10 minutes, maybe, afterwards. But after that, I took them out and shredded them and added the meat back into the broth. And after that, I just took some frozen dumplings. If you want to make fresh dumplings, there's lots of recipes online for Instapot dumplings. They looked good, but they were kind of like balls, like little dumpling balls. And I kind of wanted like the basic, generic, usual flat dumpling. I don't know. But so I bought these frozen dumplings, and they're actually pretty good. This is my first time making them in the Instapot. And my only piece of advice to you would be to make sure you don't stack them on top of each other, because after I pressure cooked them, they kind of all stuck together. But you know, you cook things and you learn things about them so you can make them better the next time. But I definitely will be making this recipe again. I think the last thing that I had to add was a little bit of frozen mixed vegetables, and I put that on pressure for I think 5 minutes, and it was finished. It was a really good meal. I really enjoyed it. I am somebody who loves chicken and dumplings, so like I said, I will be making this meal over again. However, my husband isn't a chicken and dumplings fan, so you know what, he's just gonna have to get over it. But yeah, ladies, utilize your Instapot. It works wonders, and you can cook your dinner, your frozen meat, all in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, huge time saver. I really love this pressure cooker. I'm looking into finding some raw kefir so I can make my own yogurt in the Instapot. That should be interesting. Just, you know, really experimenting with that Instapot. I've had it for about 2 years now, and I haven't really used it much. But like I said, in my small kitchen, my Instapot works wonders, and I really don't know what I would do without it. I also have a crock pot, which would also be awesome for camper cooking if you're looking for new appliances for your camper. But I definitely suggest the Instapot just because it does have that pressure cook feature, and you can cook things super fast, which is super helpful for me, a mom of 3 under 3. But yeah, there I am adding those mixed vegetables I mentioned earlier. After that, I'm just going to give it a little stir. Go ahead and put the lid on. Look how yummy that is. And you're going to pressure cook for 5 minutes. And there you go. You got some chicken and dumplings. Oh, and here's my husband and girly. Of course, had to show them. They're so cute. But yeah, there's the end result.